Hola gente hermosa, ¿cómo están el día de hoy aquí? Soy chicos todos a ver Mass Effect eh, Legendary Edition. Yo le iba a decir Andrómeda, pero no. Si me escuchan la voz un poquito diferente es porque me acabo de levantar, así que nada, eso más que todo, para que lo sepan desde ya. Ay, es muy temprano. Es muy temprano. Los que están acá, yo creo que me voy a ir a Noveria, a investigar la información de presencia. Recorrer unos mundos inexplorados. No sé, estoy entre Noveira y Feroz, pero aún no tomo una. Aún no tomo una decisión, la verdad.
Stand by, shore party. Decontamination in progress.
I heard what happened to Captain Anderson. Survives 100 battles and then gets taken down by backroom politics. Just watch your back, Commander. Things go bad on this mission, you're next on their chopping block.
Captain Anderson should be the one in charge. It's like I'm stealing the ship from him.
Yeah, the captain got screwed. But it's not like you could have stopped it. Nobody's blaming you. Everyone on this ship's behind you, Commander. 100%. Intercom's open. If you got anything you want to say to the crew, now's the time.
Listen up, Normandy.
This is your commander speaking. We have our orders. Find Saren before he finds the conduit. And I refuse to let anything get in the way of that mission.
The Council wants to ignore this.
That's no surprise. They've never helped us in the past. No reason they'd start now. But we don't need their help. We can do this on our own.
Saren fue.
We all know what happened on Eden Prime.
We saw the destruction, we saw the bodies, we saw what Saren did. And I plan to make him pay.
This is the most important mission any of us have ever been on.
The fate of an entire galaxy is at stake. We will stop Saren, no matter what the cost.
Well said, Commander. Captain would be proud.
The captain gave up everything so I could have this chance. We can't fail.
Yes, sir.
Como súper un mensaje como súper
Commander, something you need?
I have to go.
All right, see you.
súper triunfalista el mensaje. Se supone que tengo que elegir un lugar donde ir, pero
If anyone has to take over for Captain Anderson, I'm glad it's you. I'm not sure about having non-humans on our ship, though.
No, eso de tener no humanos.
I'm in charge here, Presley. I decide if we have non-humans on this vessel.
Yes, sir. Understood, sir.
Es que no cuestiones, me apestan cuando cuestionan una weá.
Carry on, Presley.
Yes, sir.
Rebel. What the fuck? Un pequeño bug ahí. Me apesta cuando cuestionan una orden, honestamente. O sea, yo no soy comandante ni general en la vida real. Soy youtuber pequeño. Y soy trabajador, digamos. Pero cuando digo me apesta cuando cuestiones, me refiero simplemente al hecho de que si alguien te dice que hace esto, hazlo nomás. Quiero echar un vistazo, o sea, yo sé que esta nave, digamos, creo que es la Normandía, si no me equivoco, pero como tampoco tuve tampoco lo pude hacer antes, digamos, prefiero hacerlo ahora.
Anything you need, Commander?
Quiero información personal, evaluación técnica.
What's your opinion on the last mission?
I don't see how we could have done things any better. At least not without getting to Eden Prime sooner. And we were on the scene faster than any other Alliance ship could have been.
Just trying to get a sense of where the crew's at. Thoughts?
I've wasted enough of your time for now, Commander. We'll have time for personal debriefings later.
Okay.
We'll talk another time, Lieutenant.
Commander?
O sea, yo me gusta hablar con la gente para ver si tienen misiones, porque puede que tengan misiones como pueden que no. Y esta nave tampoco es tan grande, esta nave es una nave chiquita, o sea, está recuperado. Y ahí uno va descubriendo nuevas cosas y al final esa es la idea. O sea, ya vamos a salir definitivamente. Va a comenzar la acción, pero quiero poder, digamos, echar un ojo nomás.
Hey, Commander. Looking for some extra supplies before you head out?
What have you got?
Whatever you want. Armor, weapons, mods. It's not standard Alliance issue, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. Well, as long as you don't mind paying for it.
Why should I pay you for my weapons and armor?
My stuff doesn't come from the Alliance. I have to purchase it myself, and it's not cheap. Hell, the licenses alone have set me back more than I'd like. But no licenses, no goods. Without the goods, I'm out of a job.
Let's see what you've got.
You bet, Commander.
Solo para ver nomás, pero hay algo a alcanzar. Aumento en 1 la cantidad máxima de medicina que se puede llevar. Esto, por ejemplo, me parece útil, la verdad. Aumento en una cantidad máxima de granadas que se pueden llevar. Y el resto ya son cosas que realmente no.
Thanks for bringing me on board, Commander. I knew working with a Spectre would be better than life at CSAC.
Have you worked with a Spectre before?
Well, no, but I know what they're like. Spectres make their own rules. You're free to handle things your way. At CSAC, you're buried by rules. The damn bureaucrats are always on your back.
Being a Spectre does have its advantages.
Exactly my point. If I'm trying to take down a suspect, it shouldn't matter how I do it, as long as I do it.
But CSEC wants it done their way. Protocol and procedure come first. That's why I left.
So you just quit because you didn't like the way they do things?
There's more to it than that. It didn't start out bad, but as I rose in ranks, I got saddled with more and more red tape. CSEC's handling of Saren was typical. I just couldn't take it anymore. I hate leaving.
I hope you made the right choice. I'd hate for you to regret it later.
Well, that's sort of why I teamed up with you. It's a chance for me to get off the Citadel, see how things are done outside CSEC. Either way, I plan to make the most
me
of
faltó
this.
solo una
And without
persona.
CSEC headquarters looking over my shoulder, well, maybe I can get the job done my way for a change.
As long as you do your job well, you're free to go about your business as you see fit.
Thank you, Commander.
O sea, igual gano experiencia con esto, pero
Commander?
What's your opinion on the last mission?
Kinda wish you got here sooner, Commander. No offense, I appreciate the rescue. I just wish...
intentamos llegar antes, olvídalo, hubiéramos salvado a la unidad.
You wish we'd been able to save the rest of your unit.
Yes, sir. If I had been more alert, we wouldn't have been cut down by an ambush.
Veamos.
The Geth are perfect ambushers. They don't move, they don't make noise, they don't even breathe.
Sir, they have flashlight heads. I'll make sure it doesn't happen again.
Bueno.
Do you have a few minutes to talk one-on-one?
I'm sorry, Commander. I need to get my duties squared away. I wouldn't mind talking more later, though.
Dismissed, Chief.
Solo estoy viendo nada más. ¿Qué es lo que puedo encontrar, digamos? Mejora. Mejora munición, mejora armadura. O sea, aquí puedo ver más o menos lo que tiene. Este es lo que tiene cada uno.
Nice ship you got, Shepard. What can I do for you?
What's your story, Rex?
There's no story. Go ask the Quarian if you want stories.
Ya.
So long, Rex.
Shepard.
Miren, esto parte así, o sea, parte... Está todos siendo escépticos realmente, o sea, todos parten siendo escépticos y con el tiempo se van...
Hey, Commander, you know that Quarian, Tally? She's been spending all her time down here asking me about our engines.
I'll tell her to leave you alone.
What? No, she's amazing. I wish my guys were half as smart as she is. Give her a month on board and she'll know more about our engines than I do. She's got a real knack for technology, that one. I can see why you wanted her to come along.
I figured she'd be a real asset to the team.
You've got an eye for talent, Commander, but I'm guessing that's not why you came down here.
Sistema de sigilo.
Fill me in on the IES stealth systems. How does it work exactly?
You can't hide a ship out in space. They emit too much heat and radiation. Too easy for sensors to pick them up, unless you find a way to capture those emissions. So our stealth systems trap the energy we give off in storage sinks built into the ship itself. No emissions to give away our location. Eventually the sinks have to be vented. More than a few hours silent running and they overheat. Cook us inside our own hull.
Bueno, yo creo que...
Carry on, Adams.
Aye, aye,
por lo menos ahí, o sea, estamos bien. Estoy solo preguntando un par de cosas como para tener una idea nada más. Y acá, bueno, acá se ganan puntos y cosas.
Your ship's amazing, Shepard. I've never seen a drive core like this before. I can't believe you were able to fit it into a ship this small. I'm starting to understand why you humans have been so successful. I had no idea Alliance vessels were so advanced.
The Normandy's a prototype. Cutting-edge technology.
A month ago, I was patching a makeshift fuel line into a converted tug ship in the flotilla. Now, I'm sitting on board one of the most advanced vessels in Citadel space. I have to thank you again for bringing me along. Traveling on a vessel like this is a dream come true for me.
Qué bueno, me parece.
I had no idea you found ship technology so interesting.
It comes with being a Quarian. The migrant
Es que no quiero decirle que no estás aquí por eso, la verdad.
Ships are our most valuable resource. But we don't have anything like this. We make do with cast-offs and second-hand equipment. We just try to keep them running for as long as we can. Some of the fleet's larger vessels date all the way back to our original flight from the Geth.
I want to talk about something else.
No problem. What do you want to talk about?
I should go.
Lo importante, o sea, fijémonos que el código se va actualizando constantemente cuando, digamos, vas hablando con la... Cuando vas hablando con la gente. Y como dije, no todos harían lo que yo estoy haciendo realmente. Ahora los niveles ahora son, digamos, a ver, esto es todo lo que he sacado, o sea.
The Systems Alliance is an independent supranational government representing the interests of humanity as a whole. The Alliance is responsible for the governance and defense of all extrasolar colonies and stations. The Alliance grew out of the various national space programs as a matter of practicality. Sol's planets had been explored and exploited through piecemeal national efforts. The expense of colonizing entire new solar systems could not be met by any one country. With humans knowing that alien contact was inevitable, there was enough political will to jointly fund an international effort. Still, the alliance was often disregarded by those on Earth until the First Contact War. While the national governments dithered and bickered over who should lead the effort to liberate Shanxi, the alliance fleet struck decisively. Post-war public approval gave the alliance the credibility to establish its own parliament and become the galactic face of humanity. The Citadel is an ancient deep space station, presumably constructed by the Protheans. Since the Prothean extinction, numerous species have come to call the Citadel home. It serves as the political, cultural, and financial capital of the galactic community. To represent their interests, most species maintain embassies on the Presidium, the Citadel's inner ring. The Citadel Tower in the center of the Presidium holds the Citadel Council Chambers. Council affairs often have far-reaching effects on the rest of the galactic community. 5 arms, known as the wards, extend from the Presidium. Their inner surfaces have been built into cities, populated by millions of inhabitants from across the galaxy. The Citadel is virtually indestructible. If attacked, the station can close its arms to form a solid, impregnable shell. For as long as the station has existed, an enigmatic race called the Keepers has maintained it.
Y bueno, no voy a escuchar todo porque si no ustedes se van a aburrir. Y yo la verdad que tampoco tengo tanto tiempo para perder en este momento. O sea, mi idea era como revisar un poco qué había acá abajo, nada más. Esa era mi idea. Y yo entiendo que a mucha gente no le guste tanto el concepto como a mí, digamos, que de explorar, de ver, de hablar, de conocer, de saber qué opina el resto, de saber si tienen misiones, si no tienen misiones. Digamos que no a todo el mundo le gusta. No a todo el mundo le gusta esa weá de estar yendo a conocer más que todo. A mí me gusta. La verdad que por eso es que me gusta este juego. A ver, dice, supuestamente construida por los exitosos proteanos, esta coloso estación del espacio profundo actúa como capital del consejo de la ciudad. La gravedad se simula mediante rotaciones alcanza un cómodo valor de 1.3G. En el distrito y en un nivel mucho más peligroso en el 0.3G en el anillo del Presidium. Esta es la ciudadela, ¿no? Entonces, claro, aquí entras en el mapa, digamos, de la... Alejar cámara, yo creo. Y aquí ya entras en el mapa, digamos, ¿no? Y los lugares que podrías recorrer, o sea, tienes Noveria, digamos, Astoria, excavaciones de Linares y Feroz. Pero yo creo que mi viaje principal es Noveria, yo creo. Y ahí tienes otras galaxias, otros lugares. Pero vamos a seguirnos con la ruta, digamos, de las misiones, porque si no, se va a hacer todo un desorden. Vamos poco a poco. Queremos ir a Noveria, o sea, ese es el lugar donde vamos a ir. Así que vamos a ir a Noveria. A ver, Noveria es un mundo terrestre pequeño y helado, apenas habitable según la definición convencional. Fue explorado de manera privada por Noveria Development, corporación que ahora alquila allí laboratorios en los que realiza investigaciones demasiado peligrosas o controvertidas para llevarlas a cabo en cualquier otro lugar, como es neutral, digamos, por su situación única. Es fuente de teorías de conspiración de los más extrañas. ¿Okay? Y queremos ir allá.
Approach control, this is the SSV Normandy, requesting a vector and a berth.
Normandy, your arrival was not scheduled. Our defense grid is armed and tracking you. State your business.
Citadel business. We got a Council Spectre aboard.
Landing access granted, Normandy.
Ya, pues, como soy Spectre, puedo entrar.
Be advised, we will be confirming identification on arrival. If confirmation cannot be established, your vessel will be impounded.
No, si no...
Fun bunch. I think I'll take my next leave here.
Si no pueden configurar nuestra, digamos, ¿cómo se llama? Como yo soy espectro, puedo hacer lo que quiera, honestamente. Pero si no fuese espectro y confirman la identidad, digamos, y no es lo que es, todo será, digamos, me lo van a quitar, honestamente. Así que es eso, pero bueno, en realidad ahora mismo somos espectros, ¿no? No es la gran cosa.
Yes, Commander? Is there something you need?
How well do you know the lieutenant?
I'd never worked with him before this mission. But he has an impressive service record. Over a dozen special commendations. Tends to keep to himself, though. Maybe because of the headaches. It's not easy being an L2.
What does that have to do with it?
Well, most biotics now use the L3 implants. Lieutenant Alenko was wired with the old L2 configuration. Sometimes there are complications.
I should go.
Ya, pero
Goodbye, Commander.
Nada muy importante, la verdad. O sea, era como para... Me faltó hablar con ella. Era como para eso. Y yo hablé ya con un que está ahí, así que... Da lo mismo. Vamos a bajarnos, ¿no? Supongo que es por acá la salida, ¿no? Aunque no estoy seguro, pero... Este es el de las turbinas. Este es el motor.
Commander, good to see you.
O sea, se supone que... Tengo 7 puntos. Y le di un punto a pistola. Soldado. Ente espectral, ¿qué dice aquí? Entrenamiento. A ver, dice. Los espectros son los agentes de elite del consejo y tienen acceso a un entrenamiento especial, lo único que en todas las galaxias aumenta la salud, la puntería y la eficiencia. Yo creo que vamos a darle por lo menos recuperar a los miembros del pelotón por el combate de manera inmediata después de que estos hayan sido quedados inconscientes. Yo creo que por ahora yo creo que va a ser eso. Ahora, ¿cómo salgo de la nave? Es una buena pregunta. Que no lo sé. I don't know, no different. I don't know. Supongo que será por alguno de estos lados de aquí. Módulo de descanso, oficina de capitán. Oficina del capitán. Enfermería, laboratorio de almacén. O sea, es que aquí hay cosas que yo ni siquiera he visto. O sea, esto se... A ver, como dije, tengo que bajarme de la nave, pero... Tampoco... No... O sea, no conozco toda la nave, la verdad. Fusil de asalto. Ah, pero esto ya lo vi. Me dije, la ITAN, me dije... Ahora, ¿cómo bajo de la nave? Supongo que es acá. No, esta es la sala de reuniones. Pero, como no puedes... El puente... Con puerta presurizadora. Yo creo que es acá. Que como dije, estoy recién conociendo la nave, no es... Todavía no... Yo creo que voy a elegir, digamos... Ella igual le falta, ¿no? Le falta, pero... Porque yo a ellos les di puntos y todo. Pero igual...
Equalizing interior pressure with exterior atmosphere. Logged. The commanding officer is ashore. Exo Presley has the deck.
Veamos, porque no tengo idea. Y la verdad que no tengo idea.
That's far enough.
Puedo ayudarte.
Something wrong, officer?
You better hope there isn't. This is an unscheduled arrival. I need your credentials.
Harina de alianza.
You first.
We're the law here. Show some respect.
I'm Captain Maiko Matsuo, Ilanis Risk Control Services.
Commander Shepard, Systems Alliance Navy.
The next Navy patrol isn't due for another 2 weeks.
You're a long way from home, Commander.
Home is a state of mind.
Also, I must advise you that firearms are not permitted on Noveria. Sergeant Sterling, secure their weapons.
Don't try it.
Cooperémonos, ¿eh?
Nobody takes my weapon.
Charge and lock!
We are authorized to use lethal force. You have to the count of 3 to surrender your weapons. 1, 2, 3.
Captain Matsuo, stand down!
Aquí le llamo.
We confirmed their identity. Spectres are authorized to carry weapons here, Captain.
You may proceed, Spectre. I hope the rest of your visit will be less confrontational. Parasini-san will meet you upstairs.
Behave yourself.
Bueno, rebeldía más 2.
Get out of here.
I'm sure Parasini-san will answer any questions you have.
Rebeldía más obvio. Es que de quedarme sin arma es como...
Weapons protectors, don't mind the bones.
I am Gianna Parasini, assistant to Administrator Analeas. We apologize for the incident in the docking bay.
I appreciate your help.
You're welcome. You understand our security chief was only doing her job. One of my duties is orientation of new arrivals. Do you have any questions?
Pretty heavy security for such a small port.
The executive board does everything in its power to protect the privacy of our client corporations.
I'm not here to dig out any corporate secrets.
That's gratifying to hear.
Has anyone unusual passed through here recently?
Unusual? And a sorry matriarch passed through a few days ago. Lady Benezia.
Saren's flunky? Where?
Can I speak with her?
Benezia left for the Peak 15 research complex days ago. To the best of my knowledge, she's still there.
El complejo de investigación es 15.
Could you tell me how to get there?
You'll need to ask Administrator Analeas for clearance to leave this port.
Understood. Can we go in now?
Of course. If you need any help, you can ask me at the Administrator's office.
O sea, se supone que la persona que estamos buscando pareciera que no está aquí. O sea, pareciera. Ahora, no estoy seguro porque estos lugares, a pesar de que el mapa está un poco...
Welcome to Port Hanshan, the galaxy's most respected site for independent scientific research.
O sea, ve al pico 15, la matriarca benezia, la ayudante Sarena está en un complejo remoto llamado pico 15, debería ir ahí a investigar. Entonces debería ir allá. Va a salir de punto muerto, gente. Administrador de Hanoli, cuya oficina está arriba.
And development. For your own safety and to protect the privacy of others, you are required to obey any directions given by our security personnel. If you have questions or concerns, our friendly administrative staff is always available. Thank you, and enjoy your stay.
Se supone que la mina está arriba.
The managers warned us about you.
Ya, ok. Ahora, solo por curiosidad solamente, quiero ver qué es lo que hay. ¿Qué es esto? Un vehículo. ¿Se podrá llegar acá? Supongo que sí, ¿no?
I'm on duty, Spectre. I shouldn't be talking to you.
Está lleno de guardias por todos lados igual.
How can I help you?
I'd like to speak to Analeas.
One moment, please. Mr. Analeas?
Yes, what?
Commander Shepard is asking to see you, sir.
Right, fine, come in.
Este one es alienígena, yo creo, ¿eh? Otra raza. Sí, es otra raza.
You will excuse me if I don't stand up. I have no time to entertain refugees from that urban blight called Earth.
I see you looked up my service record.
Only a fool enters negotiation without knowledge of the other party's tendencies. This greeting is a courtesy. I will only cooperate as required by the Executive Board. Businesses come here to avoid the second guessing of galactic law.
I'm conducting an investigation. It's a matter of galactic security.
Yes, isn't everything? I will not allow you to harass our clients. This world is private property.
Do you do business with Saren?
Agent Saren? One of your Spectre compatriots? He's a major investor in Binary Helix Corporation, which is one of Noveria's backers.
Is Binary Helix developing weapons for him?
It's possible, given his interests. What our clients do in their labs is their business.
I've heard an Asari matriarch is here. Benezia?
She arrived a few days ago, accompanied by a personal escort and some cargo. She's up at peak 15.
I'd like to see her, immediately.
I'm afraid that you cannot. Peak 15 is a private facility in the Skadi Mountains. Regardless, there is a blizzard in the area. Shuttles are grounded and surface access has been cut off.
Define escolta personal, qué tipo de carga trajeron.
What can you tell me about her cargo?
Large, heavy, and sealed. It passed weapons screening. Beyond that, it is not our concern.
I have no more questions at this time.
Good. I received a dozen urgent messages while you dithered about.
O sea, supongo que...
You've never worked in the corporate world, have you, Commander? You can't bludgeon through bureaucracy.
All right. What would you do?
Talk to Lorik Keen. You should be able to find him at the hotel bar. Can't say more. Not within earshot of Mr. Analeas.
Okay.
Talk to you later.
Very well.
Entonces se supone que ella está en el hotel, si no me equivoco, ¿no? O sea, vamos a ir allá porque es lo que tenemos. Eso es lo que le comentaba a este juego, que bueno, realmente es un juego que tiene mucho diálogo, mucho. Y muchas preguntas, mucho que hacer. Digamos que tal vez el 1 sea el que tiene menos combate, diría yo. Pero aún así es un juego de investigación. Es un juego donde tienes que averiguar, preguntar, hablar y hacer un montón de cosas que... yo no sé honestamente para... O sea, a ver, no está hecho para todo el mundo, honestamente. Todo depende de lo que tú busques en un juego. Pero a mi juicio, por lo menos, está bien hecho. O sea, no... Claramente pensando que este es el 1, ¿no? O sea...
Excuse me, I need a moment of your time. The male human at the hotel bar? He's a sales rep for Binary Helix. His name is Rafael Vargas. I need you to speak with him.
Do you know who I am?
Everyone here knows who you are, Dullstone. That makes you ideal for my job. You are a known quantity, or so Vargas will think. He will assume you are here to investigate his company's dirty laundry. That will distract him from my real intentions.
I don't know anything about Binary Helix. What would I talk to Vargas about?
I represent the Aramali City Council on Thessia. Our town is known for its biotic amp crafters.
What is your interest in Binary Helix? They do genetics work.
Much of BH's work relates to biotics. There are rumors that the Noveria branch has flown in Asari biotics. Powerful ones. Commandos, to be specific. We want to assess any potential risk to Asari copyrights. You will present yourself as a buyer, on behalf of the Spectres or the Alliance. Discuss their military enhancement programs. Your real objective will be to distract him. I will give you a device that will crack into his personal wireless network. It will upload a variety of monitoring viruses. They will infiltrate Binary Helix when he logs onto their intranet.
Interesting plan. I'm in.
Excellent. Here is the cracking device. You will know it is done when it beeps. I have assembled a dossier on Vargas. If you would like, I could brief you on his behavior patterns.
Tell me what you know about Vargas.
He is impatient with those who waste his time. I tried to get him distracted and off topic. He concluded I was not interested in his company's services. I noticed he has a tell. When a topic makes him nervous or uncomfortable, he has a tendency to rub the back of his neck. If you see that, press him on the subject. It may distract him enough to keep him talking.
Ya,
I'll go see him
cuando
now.
se rasque el cuello,
to hear from
hay
you
que
soon.
presionarlo, digamos, ¿no? Ahora, aquí hay dos misiones que hay que hacer, digamos.
Afternoon. Sit down, have a drink. What can I do for you?
Are you Lorik Keen? I've heard you might be able to help me.
You are the Spectre that just arrived, are you not? What can an old Turian like me possibly help you with?
I'm trying to find a way into the garage. I have places to go.
You need a pass. How fortuitous. I'm the manager of the local Synthetic Insights office. For the moment, at least. Mr. Analeus closed my office. He claims to be investigating reports of my corruption. The administrator is an interesting man. He's become quite wealthy since he took direct control of rents.
¿Qué del garaje quiere decir soborno?
I sense a connection there.
Indeed. I acquired evidence of Analeus's actions. His hired goons are ransacking my office to find it. I suspect your goal lies outside this port. Mr. Analeus would be disinclined to let you wander. If you recover the evidence from my office, I will give you my garage pass, as well as a sum of credits.
Yeah.
That sounds like a fair trade.
Violence against Mr. Analeus's thugs may be necessary. He has members of Han Shan's security team searching my offices. He's paying them under the table. Miss Matsuo is unaware of their outside employment.
If he's paying them under the table, they're mercenaries. I can kill mercenaries.
Excellent. Here is my pass into our offices. It will activate the elevator.
O sea, por lo que me
The
estoy
evidence is
dando,
on my office computer. This OSD contains an encryption key to access it. Slide it into the drive and it will auto-execute. Oh, and do try to keep bloodstains off the carpets, would you?
lo que me estoy dando cuenta es que van a haber varias misiones, o sea, varias. Estos son de Noveria. Has descubierto el motivo que Anolia no se impresiona con tu creencia. Tienes que descubrir la manera de ser fuerte. Me estoy dando cuenta de que vamos a hacer muchas misiones. Usar el ascensor del nivel inferior de la plaza para llegar hasta el Finetic Inch. Buscar la CPU de Logic y descargar archivos. O sea, por lo que estoy viendo, vamos a hacer muchas misiones, ¿no?
I don't think I'm supposed to.
Can I help you?
Mr. Vargas? Commander Shepard, Systems Alliance Military. I understand you work for Binary Helix.
That's correct. Rafael Vargas, sales. Were you interested in our services?
Una Salia quiere despierta, no. Representante. Sí.
It's customary to perform minor genetic upgrades upon enlistment. I've been assigned to see what BH has to offer.
It was my understanding that the Alliance contracted to Mars Gene for its enhancement programs.
Tiene un contrato con Mars Genes para su programa de...
I'm sure you know that we pass a new budget every fiscal year. If it delivers a better soldier, contracts can change.
A sound business practice. Excuse my hesitation, I've never heard a government accused of good business sense. First, the boilerplate disclaimer. No genetic enhancement is guaranteed to take. We can maximize the odds, but every strand of DNA is unique. Our patented techniques can provide an 8% improvement in adrenal response, 12% faster clotting, and a measurable decrease in ZG muscle degeneracy.
Is it possible to deaden pain somehow?
What? Why, we could try to make the skin insensate, I suppose. Full body numbness, atrophy out all the nerve clusters, you'd still feel internal injuries.
But that's dangerously close to genetic engineering, Shepard. The laws only allow improvement of natural functions. We can't add or remove. I can get you those improvements for 30K credits per head. For a bulk order, I can work in a sensory enhancement package. Guaranteed 20/15 vision and hearing from 12 to 22,000 hertz.
I'll make sure that's in my report. The bean counters back at HQ can figure out the details. You know what I'm saying?
I'm beginning to. It's obvious you have no knowledge of genetics, which makes it highly unlikely you were sent by the Alliance.
No me cuestiones.
Maybe I'm personally interested. Ever consider that?
Then you should go to a gene clinic somewhere. I handle corporate accounts worth millions of credits. Good day, Commander.
No quiso, viejo. Ni se tocó el cuello, ¿eh?
Any results?
He figured out what I was up to and left.
Unfortunate, but I cannot blame you for sharing my lack of success. We'll need to find another avenue to access binary helix.
I wish I could have been more help.
Not to worry. I will get what I want in the end. Good day, Spectre.
Entonces, aliada adquirida. Aliada adquiriana. O sea, no eso no funcionó por lo menos. Ver sistema IR, un beso, bueno, es otra cosa. No dice indican que recientemente. Entonces se supone que hay una misión. No sé, no. Se supone que debería haber tratado de convencerlo, pero no me creyó, así que... Está lo mismo, no... Nada que pueda hacer, la verdad. O sea, intenté elegir algo que realmente tratara de buscar investigador desaparecido, sonoro, lectura inusual. ¿Fallé alguna misión? O sea, según yo no, pero, o sea, pareciera que fallé esa, pero no estoy seguro, la verdad. No sé qué otra cosa, si lo hubiera amenazado realmente no hubiera sacado nada, yo creo. Pero solo por curiosidad, nada más.
Spectre, right?
So.
Yeah, that's me.
I used to be a military tech. Except for my ego's people, everyone's too corporate here. They just sit around sipping expensive water. So what can I do for you today?
You seem like you have an ear to the ground. What's happening around here?
There's the problems up on Peak 15. Synthetics Insights was shut down by Ananias, and the matriarch came through.
I have to go.
You need anything? I'll be here.
No sé, no creo que tenga nada más muy importante por el momento. Tal vez más adelante, no tengo idea, la verdad. Se supone que hay una misión aquí, pero... La oficina de Lorky. Yo creo que ese es el lugar, pero... Como dije, la misión ya no me aparece, ¿sabes? Otra misión.
Freeze! Hanshan Security. This office is sealed.
¿Qué está pasando? ¿Qué está pasando aquí? ¿Quién me ha dejado pasar?
Lorik Keene gave me a pass in.
Keene? Are you working for him? He's under investigation.
Fuera de mi camino voy a tener que ir apartado.
Stand aside, kid. Unlike most people you face, we're armed.
You want to cause trouble?
What the fuck? Tener que usar, digamos, esto porque ahora este weón del Krogan es fuerte, weón. Esto no sé, yo no sé qué señala eso, la verdad, pero devuelven industria piensa. Hammer 2. ¿Qué será eso, no? Que te lo marca como una especie de... Información de persona desaparecida. A la atención del administrador Arnold, un hombre llamado Garrett está buscando información sobre el paradero de uno de nuestros transportes. Cree que el mar y la nave en la que iba pueden haber sido atacadas por corsarios mientras que viajaba por el sistema Stratum. La investigación no está cerrada. Eso, bueno, mejoró, digamos, o sea, salió una misión. Ahora la chica debería revivir, digamos. Ahora me he dado cuenta de que te van dando cosas, bueno, hace rato que me di cuenta que te van dando cosas, digamos, que puedes utilizar. Se supone que hay algo acá, pero yo no veo ninguna escalera o algo que me lleve arriba. Ahí está. Un medicamento. Ah, miren, este weón está pero para el pico. Ahí está. Krogan está para el pico. La granada. Esto yo creo que son, o sea, si no me equivoco, creo que son extintores, pareciera, ¿no? Un medicamento. No puedo hacer nada y ahí hay como una especie de algo. fiscal. No se puede. El diario, ¿no? La prueba al alcance de la mano. Ha recuperado la prueba de Loki y ahora llega al hotel del bar. Ojalá que no nos hagan problemas. Van a hacer problemas.
I don't think you're supposed to be in here, Shepard.
¿Qué te pretendes?
Do you plan on making me leave?
Leave? You think I'm gonna let you walk out? Annaleus would throw you off-world for what you did here. I won't. You know what we did to cop killers on my world?
You're breaking the law for bribe money. You know what we do to dirty cops on my world?
I didn't want to fight them. They fired first.
Well, I don't need a gun. Pieces.
Lo que pasa es que aquí necesito cambiar. A menos que ella se ponga muy cabrona. Déjenme echarme para atrás, por favor. Con espacio puedo. Pobre, o sea, pobre mi gente, pero los tengo que subir de nivel, así que... Muere muy rápido. Bueno, aún me dije que seas algo. Y aquí digamos que hay algo. Mejorar armadura. Otro Medigel. Claro, estas cosas me van a servir de todas maneras. El Medigel yo creo que me va a servir. Ahora yo lo que no entiendo es por qué. Y eso que lo puse en veterano la dificultad. Porque no quería una experiencia un poco más inmersiva, definitivamente, en las batallas. Que no fuese tan fácil. Ahora, ellos son corruptos, o sea, no es que no lo sean, ¿me entienden? Fundación Cirtar. Elemento de fusil. Escopeta ligera. Son corruptos, así que no... No es la gran cosa, honestamente. Ahora, yo, ojo con esto, pero yo pensaba en un comienzo que este rifle cuando lo veía, digamos, en los videos que vi antes de comprar el juego, porque obviamente quería ver los gráficos y eso. Yo veía esta arma como una arma no tan buena, honestamente. Y ahora que la tengo en mis manos, digamos, la cosa cambió. Ahora, salieron hartos huevones. ¿Para qué estamos con huevas? Sí, salieron hartos. Perforadora antes. Supongo que voy a guardar porque no fue fácil recuperar esto. Para nada. Duerme, amorcita. No te levantes tan temprano.
My people have dealt with the corporations on Noveria in the past. They pay well.
Sí, no sé por qué se quedó callada, la verdad. Espero que no.
Commander, there have been reports of noise from the Synthetic Insights office. Would you know anything about it?
¿Serán los ¿serán los matones de Andole?
It's probably Ananias' thugs ripping the place apart.
Smartass, huh? That's fine. I can work with that. Meet me at the hotel for a drink before you talk to Keen. I'll be waiting.
Antes de que hable con Quinto, quiero ir al hotel, digamos. Quiero hablar con ella en el bar del hotel antes de volverse ahí. Noveria se ha impresionado con tu credencial. Tendrás que descubrir la manera de salir del puerto. Noveria no se ha impresionado con... Eso es, ya lo sé. Eso son otras cosas. Vamos por partes, porque acá hay mucho que hacer. Mucho. Entonces... tengo que ir al hotel. Da igual, nadie me dio una solución. Tuve que buscarla yo. Como siempre en este juego hay que hacer todo. Pero lo hace interesante al final. Sí, al final es parte de la experiencia de juego. Igual voy a grabar de nuevo por si acaso. No puedo guardar, ok. Dice que hable con ella antes de que hable con el otro, ok. Si no voy a perder la misión.
Allow me to reintroduce myself. Parasini, Noveria Internal Affairs.
Why is an internal affairs agent here?
The executive board knows about Ananias' corruption. I've been undercover for 6 months. I want you to convince Keen to testify before the board. With his evidence, this planet can run profitably again.
Necesito el pase de Keen. Tengo una misión que cumplir como si me importara.
I need Keen's garage pass to complete my mission.
You help my investigation, I'll provide whatever you need. Favor for a favor.
Lorik is offering a lot of money. A pass can open one door. Credits can open many.
Correcto. Pienso.
Look, Shepard, I don't like this either. You Spectres play fast and loose with the law. That's bad for business.
Keen is offering to pay me. Can you?
I can produce a copy of Ananias' pass for you. I can't move large sums of money without someone noticing.
No tendré en cuenta, viejo.
I'll consider it and get back to you.
If you have any love for the law, you'll talk to Keen for me. Don't disappoint me. You know where I work. Come talk to me when you change your mind.
O sea, a ver. Entiéndanme que tampoco yo voy a ser el héroe de la weá, ¿no? Ahora, chicos. Ya los veo en el próximo episodio. Ya saben, suscríbanse, que like, comenten, compartan el canal y los veo en el próximo episodio.